friends, welcome to the Glad X2 channel. My name is John. On this channel we talk all things physical media, so movies, music, and books. And so if you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe down below for more of that kind of content. Friends, this is a haul video. I'm going to show you some things I picked up at technically five different places, and things I'm pretty excited about. This is a channel about movies, music, and books. I don't have any books for you today, but I do have movies and music that I'm excited to share with you. Some stuff I got that I'm excited to add to the collection, and I got it for super cheap. So anyway, here we go. So the first thing I'll show you is stuff. I did my second visit now to what's called the CD Cellar, just outside of DC in Virginia, and it is an amazing place. I spent almost 2 hours there the other day, and I felt rushed. I honestly could have spent 2 to 3 more hours there, and still would have felt like I'm just maybe getting through everything. It's an amazing, amazing place. I found a bunch of music there that I'm really excited about to add to the collection at a great price. So everything I'm going to show you, I actually got for under $15. So pretty pumped about that. So anyway, here we go, friends. This is what I picked up at the CD Cellar. I picked up the Skillet, their album Comatose. My favorite album of theirs is Collide, but I do have a special place in my heart for these guys. In a former job, I used to book these guys for shows, and then a band I played with them a couple of times. So I have a soft spot in my heart for these guys. So whenever I see their albums out, if I don't have them, I do pick them up. So anyway, Skillet, Comatose. I am looking to fill out my YouTube collection and discography, and I didn't have this one. I think I got it for $1.99, and it is No Line on the Horizon. Excited to have that one. Next one, I've been getting into this band a lot lately, and so I thought I would. I'm really into their second album, I believe, and so I believe this is their third record. So I decided to pick this up, and this is War, 30 Seconds to Mars. Some really good songs on here. I listened to this on the way back from the CD Cellar the other day, so really enjoyed this one. This next one is an all-time favorite record of mine, and again, the reason I don't have these already in the collection is because I sold it a long time ago, rebuilding it back. This band put out 3 records. I have now the first 2, need to pick up the last one, and this one, the first debut album, the first track I listened to, I knew it was going to be amazing, and it is Audio Slave, the very first record. I'm a huge fan of Rage, huge fan of Soundgarden, and so when you put those 2 bands together, you knew the sound was going to be amazing. The first track, unbelievable. So anyway, glad to have this one back in my collection. And then the last one I bought there is my favorite album of hers, and it is Little Broken Hearts, and it's Norah Jones. She's got just an unbelievable voice, everybody knows that. But this album especially is so good, and it's produced by Danger Mouse, and it's just a really unique album in comparison, especially to her first few records. So anyway, if you've never heard this one, highly recommend this one. The song Miriam, it's intense. For Norah Jones, I wasn't expecting it from Norah Jones. It's good, but the whole album is so good. Highly recommend this one. So that's what I got from the CD Cellar. Amazing place. I highly recommend anyone to go there, check it out. So good. And next is an album. So I went to the Dollar Book Shuffle in Laurel, Delaware yesterday, and I'm going to share with you what I found there. But on the way back, I stopped at this. It's like a flea market. They do an outdoor flea market on the weekends, but it's indoors 7 days a week. So I went up and was looking through a bunch of the different stands, and I found an album from a band that I love. This is maybe my second favorite album of theirs, maybe even tied for first. I love this one so much, and really wanted this one, and so I'm super excited to find it. And it is Testify, P.O.D., and this one is such a great record. This was, they kind of had to break their original guitar player, so Jason Truby came in to play guitar, and he didn't stay very long, but he did this album with them, and there's some really great guitar work on this. And so anyway, I was glad to find this one on my drive home. Next, I'll show you what I did find at the Dollar Book Shuffle. So the Dollar Book Shuffle is in Laurel, Delaware. Virtually everything there is $1, new or used, and it's an amazing place. I spent 2.5 hours there maybe the other day, and I spent $9 and got 9 things, which I'm super excited about. So the first thing I'll show you is I've been collecting soundtracks lately. So I picked up the Gladiator soundtrack, Mr. Nichols. I know you'll be a fan of this, and I'm proud of me that I picked it up. So Gladiator, really excited to have that one. And then this one was a soundtrack that I was so pumped to find, and I love this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, and so to find the soundtrack, so excited. That Thing You Do. If you've never seen this film, it's one of the happiest films ever. It's just so good. Highly recommend the film, and the soundtrack is outstanding too. Glad to have that one. This is a band from the Tooth and Nail records, and it is. I had this a long time ago, and again, I got rid of my CD collection and I've regretted it ever since. But this is a band who I was really excited to find this because it's just a great band. I believe they put out 2 records, and the album is called The Best Worst Case Scenario by the band Fair. And excellent band. Highly recommend this one if you've never heard it. Tooth and Nail puts out a ton of great stuff, but that one's good. To continue on my Norah Jones kick lately, I have picked up her first record recently, that last one, and then this one, Feels Like Home, which I believe is her second record. And so glad to have this one. So I wasn't intentionally looking to complete her discography, but I'm moving in that direction pretty quickly. And then I picked up 2 sealed albums, which I was excited about, especially since you're paying $1 for them. Now this one is Phil Wickham, Living Hope. This guy just has an unbelievable voice, and so I was excited to pick this up. I prefer him just stripped down, him and an acoustic guitar, those records. This is a full band record, but I love his stuff. Great songwriter, great vocalist. Excited for that one. And then this one is one that I had a long time ago. I was excited to find it for $1, and it is Incubus, Morning View. Just a great record. Again, this one is sealed as well for $1. A lot of great songs on this one. And now for those of you who are frustrated because I'm going through so much music and you're saying, where's the movies? You're part of the film collection community. I am, and I do have movies for you now. And but remember, this is a channel about music, movies, and books. And so I do love music a lot as well. So anyway, I got 3 films from Dollar Book Shuffle, and then I got some more stuff from Goodwill I'll show you. This first one is one that I wish would be released to Blu-ray. It's not currently, but I love this film. It's so good primarily because it stars one of my favorite actors, Walter Matthau. It also stars Meg Ryan and Tim Robbins in IQ, where Walter Matthau plays Albert Einstein. So anyway, it's just a romantic comedy, goofy one, but I love him so much. So anyway, this was a really exciting one to find for me. Again, it's $1. It was in mint condition. So excited for that one. This is one that I'm nervous about the quality of the transfer because I have watched some of their other titles that they've released, and they haven't been the greatest. But even if it's pretty good, I'll be happy. This is a James Stewart film with Paulette Goddard, and it is Pot of Gold. I'm really excited for this one. I did not have this in the collection. I'm a massive fan of Jimmy Stewart, and so to pick this one up was pretty exciting. This is from 1941, and anyway, it's musical, and anyway, I'm excited to have this collection, excited to get to watch it. And the last film I picked up from the Dollar Book Shuffle before I jump into Goodwill stuff is from 1940. I've never owned this one, and it's part of the Studio Classics line, spine number 17. I have one other film from that line, and this is starring Henry Fonda, and it's The Grapes of Wrath. I have not seen this film, and so to find it in their classics section, I was pretty excited, and the disc was mint too. So anyway, super excited for that, as if I haven't said super excited enough in this video and all the videos before this one. All right, next I have Goodwill for you. And I have 5 things from Goodwill, and there are movies, and there is some music. So the music, while in Virginia, I stopped at a Goodwill real quick that I'd never been to before, and I picked up 2 CDs at this place. At my Goodwill, CDs are $2 each. At this place, they were $1 each. And so I grabbed 2, but then I got to the counter, and I gave my phone number, and I forgot like 6 months ago I gave my number, and so apparently I had acquired some coupons or something. And so what should have been $2 ended up being 51 cents for these 2 albums. And one of them in particular I was not super excited for. Super excited. The first one is Beck Odelay. I do love this record, really excited to have this one in the collection. I don't think I've ever actually owned it on physical, so really excited for this, classic songs. And this is the one I was over the moon pumped about. I had this one a long time ago, and I've wanted this one ever since. I got rid of it, and don't ever get rid of your CDs, kids. Keep them. This one is the band Them Crooked Vultures. If you've never heard Them Crooked Vultures, only one album. The lead singer, guitarist from Queens of the Stone Age, Josh, the bass player from Led Zeppelin, and Dave Grohl, Nirvana, Foo Fighters. He's on drums and does a little background vocal stuff as well. This album is so good. If you've never heard it, stream it if you've got to, download it if you've got to, or find a physical copy of it. It's an excellent album. If you're a musician, you're a big fan of incredible musicianship, this is a fantastic album, and I got it for 25.5 cents. So I was really excited for that. Anyway, them Crooked Vultures. And then last night while at my own Goodwill, I stopped in just really quick and I found 3 titles. I think someone had a collection of this actor and just dumped the entire collection. Some of it was still sealed. One of the 3 I have is still sealed. And I think they were dumping the Alec Guinness collection. And so I picked up 3 titles, and one I'd never heard of, Kind Hearts and Coronets. Excited to check this one out. I know nothing about this one, but looking forward to it. I did read a bit about it. It is apparently the 6th best British film of all time by the British Film Institute. So can't be too bad. Excited for that. And then these are 2 that are actually both put out by Kino Lorber, and they're a little more expensive. They weren't in the sale this last time around, but if I like them, I will upgrade to Blu-ray. So I'm looking forward to checking these out. This first one here is really cool because it has a very young Audrey Hepburn co-starring in this one. And this is the Lavender Hill Mob. So again, Kino Lorber does have a release of this one. This other one is from 1949. This one is from 1949. This one is from 1951. The Lavender Hill Mob. Really excited to check this one out, especially young Audrey Hepburn. That'll be really cool to see. And then this last one is another one Kino Lorber has available as well. This one is also from 1951, and it is The Man in the White Suit. So really, really excited to find 3 of his films. The Lady Killers is the first film of his that I had seen, and I absolutely loved it. Very dark comedy, not the Tom Hanks remake, the original. And I thought it was outstanding. So to find 3 of them, I was really, really excited for that. So friends, thanks so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this one, please do hit like. If you want more of this kind of content, feel free to subscribe down below. Friends, thank you so much for checking out this video, especially for you who are here just for movies and you went through all that music. Well done. Thanks so much. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.